Yeah. Hi guys. A very good morning, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Anyone, guys? Can you please confirm is I'm audible? Anyone, guys? Can you please confirm is I'm audible? Right. Right, guys. Thank you. So, guys, like yesterday, I've taken the first introduction part of what is Power BI. So, what is the main discussion we have done in the last class is, guys, all of you know that Power BI is a data visualization tool. Only thing I have just explained is like what is the importance of visualization and what are the different ways we can do the visualization. I told you there are two ways are there. One is by using coding based and the other one is going to be by using some kind of an GUI based. In coding based, like using some languages like Python, or we can write some kind of a code to do the visualizations. And by using the GUI based tools like Power BI, Tableau, or a ClickView, we can create the visuals very easy and without having any, which is going to be any knowledge of any programming language. So that is what I discussed in the last session, guys. And apart from that, I also have discussed about the over the generation, like over the time period, how this data visualization tools has been got. I have shown you like crystal reports, and after that it is Cognos, business objects, Microsoft reporting services, and after that it has been Power BI, Tableau, ClickView. These are whatever we are using currently. They are the third generation reporting tools, guys. First generation is crystal reports, and after crystal reports, second generation is like Cognos, business objects, SSRS, etc. And third generation systems are like Tableau, Power BI, and which is going to be the ClickView. These are the latest generation systems, what I told you guys. And generally, who requires, which type of roles requires these data visualization skills I told you? Report developers, data analysts, data science people, even data engineering people. Not only that, everyone who want to interpret the data, who want to do some interpretation of the data or to understand the data, they require some kind of a data visualization skills. Generally, if we want to do some basic reportings, we can do it by using the Excel sheets. Non-IT professionals, what they will do, with the help of the Excel sheets only, they will develop the reports. But if we want to have some kind of a professional reports we require, some kind of a dashboard reports we require, then what we are going to do is we uses this kind of a reporting tools like Power BI, Tableau, because they can be used to develop very advanced level of visualizations we can do with the help of the Power BI. So this is what I have discussed in the last session we have discussed about. So today's discussion, guys, today's discussion is going to be like today we are going to discuss about how to install the Power BI software. So I'm going to discuss about, just a minute. Yeah. So I'm going to discuss about how to perform the installation of software. It is going to be how to install the Power BI. I'll just tell you the Power BI installation. And apart from that, after that, I'll also explain the environment of the Power BI, guys. Just what is the environment, how it is going to looks like, and where we can do what are the things. I'll just explain the environment. So like how this environment looks like and what operations we can do with different operations. I'll explain that particular concept, guys. Yes. So just before going, guys, anybody having any doubts, any questions if you have, guys? Anyone? If you have any questions, I can just take up the questions and I can go ahead, guys. Right. So let's go ahead, guys. So yesterday we have discussed. So as of our training program, so we are not going to discuss about coding based. I'll show you the coding based, guys. I'm going to use some Python scripts and R scripts up to some extent. We are going to do that. Why? Because Power BI is capable to integrate. It is going to integrate which is going to be Python and the R scripts, guys. So in Power BI, observe carefully, guys. In Power BI, we can write some kind of a scripts of which is going to be R and the Python scripts, we can write it. So it is not mandatory that we have to know it, but up to some extent, it maybe gets required, which we are going to discuss about that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So do you require any SQL along with the Power BI? So this is one of the major question that is going to be comes from most of you. Yes, up to some extent, SQL is going to be required, guys. Not complete SQL is not required. At least some basic SQL is going to be gets required, guys. Why do you require them? What is the reason? What is the purpose of discussing about this one is? That means I'm not saying that without knowing SQL, we cannot design the reports. We can design the reports and everything we can do that. But whenever we are trying to do some kind of a testing is nothing but what we are going to call it as the data validation. Data validation means nothing but we generated a report, guys. We got some report. Is that report is a correct report? Is the numbers that is displaying is a correct numbers or not? So we have to do some kind of a validation with the data sets. With the validation of the particular data, whatever the report data was there, we want to validate it. How do you do that? There are multiple ways are there. There are multiple ways are there, but one of that particular option is going to be using SQL. We can do it, guys. So where do you require this SQL part? Only whenever we are doing some kind of a data validation. So during the data validation, I'm going to teach you some basic SQL concepts like how to install the SQL Server, how to create the tables in an easy way. That means whatever the extent the SQL is required for our Power BI, those particular concepts I'm going to discuss as part of that particular SQL Server concepts. Okay, so which we are going to be discussing. Almost all it covers all of them, guys. So, and one more thing is, while learning the Power BI also, almost all the concepts which we are going to learn in Power BI will be automatically, we can do it with the help of the SQL, like joins and all these things. Anyhow, we'll explain them and we'll show the applications also. Anyhow, there is no need of having a separate SQL classes here now. As part of the Power BI classes only, we are going to learn some part of SQL also. We are going to learn along with the Power BI itself, right? Okay, fine, guys. Right, let us go ahead, guys. Okay, so what I'm talking about here is, so Python Power BI is also capable to integrate with R and the Python scripts. It will be integrated. So using that also we can do some visualizations. But anyhow, we are not going to directly start with them. So directly we'll start with the Power BI application, guys. Okay. So anyhow, whenever we want to work with Power BI comes with a different products are there, guys. So Power BI is not going to be only single product. There are multiple products are there, guys. Okay. So later we are going to discuss about all those particular products. But whenever you want to design the reports, whenever you want to create the visuals in Power BI, where do you create it? So first of all, I want to create the visuals, guys. First of all, this is the first basic thing you have to do, guys. Creating of visuals. How do you create these visuals, guys? To create these visuals, we have to use a tool called as, which is going to be what we are going to call it as a Power BI desktop, guys. So remaining tools I'll talk about them later, guys. Okay. So what is going to be Power Apps and all these things, we discuss it later. For the timing, let us go for which is going to be Power BI desktop. So this is the software which we have to install whenever we want to create our visuals, guys. That is Power BI desktop. Again, this Power BI desktop is available in a different editions, guys. Like we are having a free edition will be there. We are having a pro edition, which is going to be professional edition is there. And there is going to be premium edition is there. Even yesterday I told you also, depending on your usage, you can buy the licensing for a different products. We can buy it, guys. Different editions are there. First one is free edition. You can design the reports, but we cannot share the reports to anybody. Professional edition is there, premium edition is there. So enterprise level, they will use as the professional, and premium edition they will be users. And I told you, professional is going to be costing you 10 USD per month, and which is going to be premium is going to be 20 USD per month. We can use it. So it is going to be not that much, guys. 10 USD per month. If you spend it 1 or 2 months, you can buy the license and you can work with that. And even that is also not required, because there is going to be a trial editions are there. How to create the trial editions, I'll tell you that later. First of all, just install the Power BI desktop, guys. Don't worry about all the remaining things. Simple. The only thing you have to install is, guys, the Power BI desktop is the whatever the software which we have to install it. Okay. So how do you install it, guys? It's a free of cost. Anybody can install it without having any problem. So simply what you can do is, guys, go to Power BI which is going to be Microsoft.com, guys. So this is going to be the website, the official website of which is going to be the Microsoft Power BI. It is developed by Microsoft. So see there, what is this Power BI can do? Connect and visualize any data and seamlessly infuse is nothing but you can integrate those visuals into any apps you use every day. Almost all these Power BI reports can be integrated, or it can be integrated, or you can infuse them into which is going to be the apps almost all which we use it in our daily life. So see there, these are going to be the different products are there, guys. Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Pages. These are all the different products of the Power BI, guys. So first what we have to do that, I told you, Power Apps will see all these things application later. First you go for Power BI, go to the Power BI desktop, guys. So don't go for Power BI Pro, don't go for Power BI Premium. Okay, embedded and report server. No need to go there. Just go to the Power BI, guys. See there? Very easy and very simple. Even you can go to desktop. Power BI desktop, guys. Click on that. So once if you click on that, it will navigate here, guys. So once again, I'm showing you. Either you can click here, guys. Power BI. So in the products, we are having the Power BI. Click on the Power BI. Click on the Power BI. So this is going to be the Power BI. So whatever the Power BI is going to be there, we are going to be getting there. You can just work on that particular Power BI here now. Multiple ways are there, guys, where we can download and all these things. So many different ways which we are going to be gets downloading. So many different options are there. Okay. So apart from that, simple, the easiest option is going to be nothing but what we can do is, so just go to the products, Power BI, go to the desktop, guys. So where we are going to be downloading the Power BI desktop. It's very simple. See the download or the language option. Just click on that and directly we have these options are there, guys. So see there, it is going to be 2.1242028 is the latest version that has been got installed. So simply click on the download and we are having a 32-bit and a 64-bit. Select the 64-bit, which is almost all somewhere around 500 MB space is there. Just click on the download, guys. Okay. So already I downloaded, already I installed. So I don't install it, guys. I'll show you how to install it. It's very easy. Just everything is a next procedure only, guys. You don't require anything to do. Just everything is a next procedure only. You can do that. So just download and install it, guys. And we all of you know that Microsoft products are very easy to install and very easy to install them, guys. Some products will be there. They're a little bit complex to install, but it's not like that. They are very easy to install. See there, Power BI desktop setup is there. Go for 64-bit. Don't go for 32-bit. Go for a 64-bit. Simply click on download. It will be downloaded, guys. See there, I just downloading the software. So it won't take that much time. It is going to be 500 MB hardly. So just a few seconds of time. And you can just double click on that and you can start your installation. Very easy installation. No need to do any specific procedure here, there. We can install the software, guys. I'm not showing any installation because anybody can do it, guys. It's not a problem at all. Anybody can do that particular installation. Okay. Once it is installed on your desktop, you can see there is going to be a Power BI desktop, which is going to be gets created like this, guys. See this? This is your icon, guys. This is your shortcut. It is going to be creates a shortcut on your desktop also. Simply double click on that and just you have to open the Power BI desktop, guys. Very simple environment, guys. Just like how you work with your MS Office. Generally, how do you work with your MS Office, or how do you create your presentations? Same as it is. You know that, right? If you want to create any PowerPoint presentations, how do you create the presentations? Like we are going to select your templates. You are going to select something like a text fonts. And how do you select this particular margins, borders, layouts, themes? Same as it is also going to work, guys. So this is your environment of your Power BI desktop, guys. Very simple environment, a very simple environment, guys. I'll tell you what are the options we are going to use. We learn each and every option. What is this option? What is this option? What you are going to learn. No need to write any script. You don't learn anything to write a program, or you are not going to write any language there. Only the thing is which option is used for what purpose. So if you want to do this setting, what you have to require. If you want to do this setting, what is the option you require? Just we have to select that particular option. Apart from nothing is going to be there, guys. Okay. So do the installation and anybody can install the software I told you. You can simply download it, guys. See there. What is the version you are having? 2.124.2028, guys. Let us check it out. My version. My version is also the latest version only, guys. Recently only I have installed them. You can see here, guys, there is going to be home ribbon. These are all called as ribbons. Okay, go to the help ribbon is there. There we can see something called as an about. So see what version of Power BI you are using and get the which is going to be whatever the session information, all these things we can get in there. So click on that and we can see, guys. See that 2.124.2028.0. The same version, whatever we see here also, guys. At the time of installation also, we'll see the same version as it is. 2.124.2028.0 and whatever the version it is also showing is going to be also the same thing it is showing you, guys. See there? It is going to be the same version, whatever we can see there. So I'm not installing it, guys. If it is an old version, I would install it. But it is not an old version, it's the latest version only. No need to install it also. But don't think that I'm not showing installation. Everything is next procedure only, guys. Even if you want, I'll show you. But that is nothing matter at all. In my system, that too, it will take a little bit more time also. Why? Because already Power BI is already there. So it will identify what is the previous version, delete the old files, copy the new files. All this will take a little bit time it will take, guys. That's why what I'm suggesting here is you guys can download and install the software. I shown you the location where you can download, guys. Okay. If anybody wants, I'm going to directly share you the link, guys. So I'm sharing in the chat window. So directly, if you want, save that particular link and you can download. Directly click on the link directly, guys. No need to do anything directly. Directly click on the link and directly what we can do is just you have to click on the download. That's it. Apart from nothing is going to be directly given the link, guys. I shared the link in the chat window. You can directly click on the link, go there and directly simply download and you can install it, guys. So this is the environment, what it is going to looks like, guys. This is Power BI desktop, guys. Whether you want to use a free edition, whether it is a pro edition, whether it's a premium edition, that does not matter now, guys. Now you can create your reports. First, you create your reports first. After that, we'll see what is a premium edition, what is a free edition, and what is going to be the pro edition. Later, we'll discuss about them. For the timing for creating of reports, whatever the product you are using, whatever the edition you are using, it does not make any difference at all. Okay. So this is going to be what we are going to call it as this particular Power BI desktop, the desktop environment, guys. See there, guys. Let me explain. Just once again, we'll have a practical application, guys. Just because it is an introduction, I just want to tell you like what you are going to use. Very simple options, guys. We don't have that many, so many options are there. In some softwares, there are so many options will be there. So you will get confused remembering all those options. But here, no confusion at all, guys. It's very simple. A very simple options only we can select it. Easily we can remember, don't by heart them. Just you remember them just by practicing it. Okay. Now observe carefully, guys. I'll draw the environment. Very simple. There are going to be 3 different sections are there, guys. So your Power BI desktop environment is mainly contains 3 different sections. That's it. 3 or 4 different sections we can say. So this is how the I'm showing the representation, guys. This is going to be your Power BI environment. Whatever we see on the top, it is going to be what we are going to call them as ribbons. There are called as ribbons, guys. Like we have a home ribbon, we are having a which is going to be insert ribbon, and we are having something called as a modeling ribbon. Like that, we are going to be having so many options are there, guys. We are having a view. So something like that, we are having a help and all these things we are going to be having it, guys. Check it out once. Check it out your Power BI. If you can see on the top, what we can see is home. This is a file menu. You know what is a file menu, guys? Open, new, settings, all these things will be there. So that you need not require home, insert, modeling, view, which is going to be optimize, help, and all these things we are going to be having it. See there, home, insert, modeling, view. They have a different options are there. These are called what is a ribbon. Select the home ribbon. What are the options? Select the insert ribbon. What are the options? What is a modeling ribbon will do? What is a view ribbon will do? Etc. etc. And on the left hand side, if you can observe carefully, there are small three buttons are there, guys. There are three buttons are there here, guys. Three buttons will be there. What are these buttons are called as, guys? These are what we call it as views. What we call it as views, guys. The first one is going to be what we call it as a report view. And the second one is what we are going to call it as a table view. And the third one is going to be what we are going to call it as, it is a model view. So totally there are going to be three different views are there. Just an example, guys. Right now I don't have any data. It is empty. You can't say anything. In report view, what you can view? The name itself is saying that report view. Report view is going to be nothing but where you can view your reports. So that means your reports can be created only in the report view only we can see them. Table view. What is a table view is used for? I want to see the data, whatever the data that was there for creating the reports, that particular table. Here the model is nothing but just kind of a connection between the tables, relation between the tables, all these things, the model is going to be there. So report view, table view, and model view. Depending on the view you selected, you can see the window will changes, guys. Your screen will changes automatically. See there? It is going to be report view. Currently by default, we are in report view. This is report view, guys. This is a table view and this is a model view. See there? If I click on the table view, so the options are changing. The view is changing, guys. So it is going to be nothing but report view. It's a table view and it is a model view, guys. It is a model view. These are the three different views what we can see, guys. See there? It is going to be the three different views what we can see. Depending on the view you selected, automatically the options are going to be getting changing, guys. The options are going to be getting changing, guys. So this is what basically we are going to call it as the different types of views. Okay. Now on the right hand side, whatever we see, there are going to be something called as, they are called as pane. This is what we are going to call it as a filters pane, guys. See there? You can see what we can see. Collapse or expand this filter pane while editing. This also determines how the report readers are going to see it. These are going to be visualizations pane. And this is what we call it as data pane. You can expand them, you can collapse them. Expand, collapse, expand, collapse. This is view. These are the views, guys. See, and automatically based on the view also, the right hand side, the panes are also changing. Whenever we are in the report view, there are three panes are there. Whenever we are in the table view, only one pane will come. And whenever we are in the model view, we are going to get two panes. We are going to get properties and data will come. So we can see it easily, guys. Properties and data is coming. Whenever we are in the table view, only one pane will be there, data pane. And here we can see filters, visualizations, and the data pane was there. Anyhow, later we'll discuss about that filters. Filters are nothing but, you know that generally, filtering the data. So we created a report, but I want to have some filtration of the data. So my report is showing the sales from the last 10 years, but I want to get the sales only from the last 5 years only require it. We'll apply the filter. Mainly we have three types of filters are there. Filters on a visual, filters on the page, filters on all pages. Currently we can see only two you can see, guys. Filters on this page is there, filters on all pages are there. But filter is only for a visual is also there because I don't have any visuals here now. If I have a visual, then three options will come. From where you can get the visual? From here we can get the visual, guys. Select a visual. Automatically, if we can see that this is your visual, but there is no data was there. There is a visual was there, guys. Now you select the visual, observe carefully. There are three types of filters are there. Filters on this visual, filters on this page, filters on all pages. Totally, there are three types of filters are there. So these are the three types of filters. If I remove the filter from here, sorry, if I remove the visual from the filter from the page, then it is going to be nothing but you can see only filters on the page, filters on all pages, what we can see. So on the right hand side, whatever we can see, there are going to be three different panes are there. One is what we call it as filters pane, which is used to apply the filters. So there are three types of filters are there. One is going to be what we can see is one is going to be, we can say, page level filters, visual level filters, and which is going to be the all pages level filters. The next one is going to be, we are having something called as the visualizations are going to be there. So what is this visualizations pane contain? The visualization pane is going to contain all the visuals that you can play, that place in your, this is what we call it as canvas, guys. I forgot to tell that. This is the location, what we call it as canvas. Canvas is nothing but the place we are going to create your visuals. That is what we call it as canvas. So even when you are drawing, when you are having so many the drawing books and etc., there will be some canvas will be there. Canvas is nothing but the place where we are going to place our images or where we are going to write the things. That is what we call it as canvas. This is canvas. These are all panes, guys. And one more is going to be data. Currently, all are empty. Currently, all are empty, guys. Your canvas is empty. Your data is empty. Filters will, the visualization components will be there, but there is no data is there. Without having a data, we cannot do that. Okay. So first of all, we have to get the data, guys. After getting the data only, we can do all these visualizations can be done. That's why it is saying that add data to your report. Once it is loaded, your data will appear in the data pane. So here it will appears. Currently, there is no data is there. It is saying that. So you have not loaded any data yet. Do you want to get the data? So click on the get data. You can get the data, guys. Or here also we are having the get the data, guys. Here we can see import the data from Excel sheet, import the data from SQL server, or paste the data into some kind of a blank table, or even there is some sample tables or also will be there, guys. Do you want? You can get some sample tables also, we can get it. So filters are empty. Visualizations by default contains visuals, bar charts, pie charts, donut chart. It's going to be scatter plot, line chart, area chart. It's going to be KPI. This is a filter, which is what we call it a slicer. There is an old slicer, there is a new slicer is there. And this is called as the new card, and this is called as the old card. And I told you now, guys, R script and Python scripts, we can write it. We can write R scripts and Python scripts, we can write it in Power BI. So these are all the visuals, guys. Simply if you select a visual, automatically the visual will be placed here now. But right now there is no data to visualize here now. So simply if you want to convert into pie chart, I can convert into pie chart, bar chart, line charts, scatter plots, whatever the type of the plots you require. Maps if you require, we can select the maps. These are going to be field maps, shape maps are going to be there. Different types, guys. If you want to convert into KPI, so we can convert into a KPI like this. Slicer will be there. R scripts we can write, Python scripts we can write. All these things, paginated reports we can create it. All these are going to be some of the things what we can work on this application, guys. Okay. So these are going to be the Power Apps. These are Power Automate. So these are going to be Power Apps and Power Automate techniques are going to be there. We'll see the application later. Okay. So that's it, guys. These are going to be the components what we can get it. But if you want to have the data, first of all, we have to import the data. Without the data, you cannot work on that. So filters pane is empty right now. No filters are applied. Right now, I don't have a data. If I don't have a data, no reports, no filters, nothing is there. If we have the data only, we can do all the things what we can see. So if you can observe carefully, guys, there are 4 sections are there. On the top, what we can see, it is going to be what we call it as ribbons. On the left-hand side, we can see something called as different types of views. It is a report view, table view, and we have a model view. And in the middle, where the reports are going to be gets created, it is what we call it as canvas location or simply canvas. On the right-hand side, whatever we can see, that is going to be nothing but there are 3 different panes are there. One is the filters pane, and the other one is visualizations pane, and the third one is going to be nothing but it's a data pane. And bottom also we can see 2 different panes, 2 different views are there, guys. One is going to be nothing but it's a desktop layout view, and which is going to be mobile layout view. You can see there at the bottom, you can see. So how your report looks like in a desktop and how your report has to looks like in a mobile. If anybody is watching your viewing your reports in a mobile, so we can create a mobile based, it's a mobile layout, it is going to be created. How it looks like in a mobile. So here we can create it, guys. Okay. So here it is going to be what we can call it as a uh, it's a desktop layout it is going to be, and this is what we call it as a mobile layout. And you can add up as many pages we can add up, guys. It's not that only one page we have to create in. Your report or your project can have multiple pages we can have it, guys. Delete it. Minimum one page must be there. I can't delete all the pages, guys. If there are n number of pages are there, I can delete only n minus one number of pages only. We can remove them, but we cannot remove all of them, guys. Just you say remove them, delete them. Just delete them, guys. There is a cross button is there. You can just click on the cross button. You can delete it. But minimum one page must be there. Don't think that if the page is containing a visual, you can't delete it. No. When I put a pointer on that, you don't get the cross symbol. We can't delete it. It's not possible to delete it, guys. But remaining, we can delete it. So this is going to be the working environment of your Power BI. It does not have much complication. It's a very, very, very simple environment, guys. Anybody can download, anybody can install. It's a free of cost. Okay, later for later usage only, we have to pay some money. Otherwise, it's not required. As of now, you can work with them. See there? This is how I was able to work with them. So on the top, you can see these are the various ribbons are there. On the left-hand side, we are having a different types of views are there. And on the right-hand side, we are having a different types of, which is going to be what we can see panes are there. And remaining things are going to be very easy, guys. Select a visual. What type of visual you require? Select it. So to this particular visual, what is your data? Get it from your data window. And then if you drag and drop it here, we can easily understand how this particular chart is going to be gets created. Okay. So that's it, guys. That is going to be just the environment, the introduction to the environment of your Power BI. Okay. So anyhow, I'll tell you how to import the data sets and all these things. I'll tell you why should I import it, and also I'm going to explain it in the coming classes. I will explain it in the coming classes, guys. Okay. So finally, if we can just observe carefully, so what we have been got discussed for the today's class is just how to just download and install the Power BI software. I have been explained. And second thing is going to be nothing but like just a small introduction to the environment of your Power BI, guys. So how your Power BI environment looks like. So what are the components? Just there are 4 sections are there. Left hand side, there are going to be 3 different types of views. Right hand side, we have a 3 different types of panes. In the middle, we are having something called as a canvas. And on the top, you can see something called as a ribbons. Home ribbon, insert ribbon, modeling ribbon, and we are having optimize, and all these things we are going to be having the different types of ribbons are there. Help finally. So at the bottom also we can see the different types of views. One is nothing but it's a mobile layout view, and one is going to be a desktop layout view. It is going to be. That's it, guys. This is going to be how the environment looks like, and these are the options which we have to work with them. How to import the data, how to import the visuals, or how to create the visuals. All these things we are going to be doing only from this environment only we are going to do it, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. That is going to be my second introduction class regarding this particular what we can say about the Power BI environment, guys. So today I've just discussed only 2 topics. One is going to be nothing but how to install the Power BI software. I told you you have to download and install Power BI desktop. Very easy installation. It is not a complex installation. I didn't show you, but hope everybody can do it, guys. Double click on that. Next procedure. It will install it. No accounts, no setup, nothing configuration need to be done. Everything is next. It will install it, guys. And after installing, open the Power BI and to verify how this particular environment is going to be looks like. Why? Because first of all, when I said, so in the home ribbon, so and so option is there. So what is the home ribbon? Or I will say that go to the filters pane, go to the table view, go to the model view, go to the report view. So depending on that particular, the options I specified, you have to navigate. It's only navigation only, guys. Navigate to various sections of that particular, whatever the Power BI is going to be there. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. So just for today, I'll stop it here. In the next class, I'll show you how to import the data from a CSV file and Excel sheets. I'll show you the data. And after that, the main important, I'll tell you guys what are the different phases are there in a Power BI project. I'll explain that. And first, I'll start with the first phase called as the data transformations. I'll start it in the tomorrow's class, guys. Okay. So tomorrow you have the class as usually, guys. So tomorrow I am going to discuss about like how to import the data. As I'll explain. Very easy, guys. No need of writing any code, nothing to write the script. For everything, there is an option is there. Click on the option, get this particular option and work on that. Okay. So tomorrow I'm going to discuss about the concept of how to import that particular data from various files. And after that, I'm going to show you how to transform the data. We'll start with how to transform the data in the tomorrow's class. I'll start with them, guys. Okay. So that's it all about the today's class. So just for today, I'll stop it here, guys. So we'll continue in the tomorrow's class as usually. Okay. And one more thing is, guys, almost all so one more demo class you can attend it for tomorrow. So if you really want to go ahead with the course, so you can just complete your registration process by paying the required fees amount. So the total fees for this course is going to be 5,000. So I think already my backend team has shared all the details to you. So taking the details, you can complete off your registration process, guys. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow I have a class. Tomorrow I have a class for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll take some introduction part of that. We'll be having a class tomorrow, guys. Okay, fine. Fine. So that's it, guys. That's it for the today's class. So if you have any questions, I just clarify the questions and we'll end up the session for today, guys.
Sir,
Anyone?
suppose if I miss any class
Yes.
due to
Yep.
office work, can
Yeah.
I watch the recorded
Yes,
videos,
yes.
correct?
Obviously, every day recording will be given. It's not only the session which you are going to be missing. So every day recording is going to be given to you guys. That is a free of cost. We don't charge anything for that extra videos. In some training programs, so they says classroom training is going to be somewhere around 5,000. For videos, you have to pay another 4,000. So here you need not to pay any extra amount. You will be getting every day-to-day video will be given to you through the Google Drive. You'll get the access to them. You can
Okay,
watch the
sir.
video and you can attend the next session.
And sir, do I need any login
No,
while
it's not
installing
required.
Power BI
As
desktop?
of now, it is not required, but later it is required.
Okay.
As of now, that's why I said that you don't require any login, but later you have to require the login. You can see my account name is there. Even if you
Yes.
download, you don't see any account in your systems. So if you want to log into Power BI service and all these things, we require. So only as I said that no, today we are starting with we are just initially starting with creating of reports, but later a deployment of reports and all these things should be done from the Power BI service. Then you require an account. How to create the free accounts, I'll tell you in the later classes. Right now, it is not required. See there, 2 days back, we have been installed. So we can say a trial period of 58 days trial period is there. 2 days back, we installed. So it is going to be 58 days account. Okay, 60 days trial period will be coming. And that too, it is going to be what we can say that it is going to be completely, it is going to be a trial professional edition is currently using. Pro trial license we are given. That's why we can store up to 10 GB space. We can store it here now. Later, right now it is not required for us.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Right, guys. So that's it for the today's class, guys. Just for today, I'll stop it here. We'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Thanks all of you guys.